Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a future tattoos and piercings for 2018. Oh my gosh, I can't even fathom that I started doing these future tattoos and piercings videos since 2014. So I've been doing this for quite a long time. If you are new to my channel and have absolutely no idea what these videos are, basically every time at the beginning of a new year I make these videos, as you can tell by the title, future tattoos and piercings, and I go through and I discuss the future tattoos and piercings that I want to accomplish or kind of finish in the coming year. Sometimes I get them and sometimes I don't. It really kind of all depends on how my year goes, how much time I have, how much money I have. So it's just very kind of hit and miss, but I always find these videos kind of like inspiring and motivating to do, and maybe it can inspire some of you guys to kind of make your own little list or your own little video on things that you want to do as far as body modifications in the new year. So I know I'm uploading this a little bit late, so I am sorry about that, but I've just been really super busy with other uploads, filming, editing, all that good stuff. So today is the day we are finally going to go through my list of all the future tattoos and piercings that I want. So I have a couple things that are kind of top two on my list right now, and those are kind of like tattoo wise. I don't honestly have a lot of plans for piercings this year just because I am very comfortable with all of my piercings. I really like all of my piercings. I don't really want to change anything too much or really add anything, but I do have a couple on my list that I would like consider getting, you know what I mean? So as far as like the tattoos, the number one thing that I have on my list that I really want to kind of finish or accomplish this year is finishing my right arm. Now I have been talking about getting my right arm finished for years now, and I've never really gotten around to it. The main reason being is because the last couple years have really been taken up by getting my half sleeve, what you're seeing right here, kind of getting this reworked. You guys know I finally got this finished. Maybe about 8 months to a year ago now, I finally got this all reworked. Well, my goal for 2018, which this is like first priority, I really want to get my right arm finished. So every empty skin that you see down here from this part down, I want to get finished and filled in. Now, I have kind of already taken a first step. I have went and seen my artist, and I am going to be going to the same artist who did my half sleeve. He is going to be finishing off my right arm. I did already go and meet with him and talk to him, and he has something drawn up already, so we're pretty much all set. Basically, I don't have like a really set plan on what I want to do. I basically told him to take his creative instincts and kind of just run with it. I really enjoy his flowers. I think he tattoos absolutely beautiful flowers. So I told him I want a great deal of this arm to be filled with flowers, basically. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this arm. I am going to be keeping this tattoo right here, and we haven't decided if I'm going to be keeping these two, this little like flash Frankenstein on my arm and my dog's name. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to have him cover those or not, but I am for sure going to be keeping this quote right here because this is one of my favorite tattoos. I think he said he's going to kind of create something to go around it and have some nice shading. So I'm basically just letting him kind of decide what he wants to do. I have not seen the plans yet. I still have to make an appointment with him. My dogs have been having a lot of health issues lately. It just seems like every other minute I'm taking them into the vet for something, whether it be checkups or grooming or anal gland infections. So money has been a little tight, just for the main reason being that I've had to kind of dip into my savings to kind of help my dogs out, because no matter what, my dogs do come first. So it has been kind of a long time waiting to get this finished, but no matter what, I want this arm done by the end of the year. So that's definitely top priority for me. It won't take too many sessions because I do have very small arms. I am a fairly small person, so maybe like 2 to 3 sessions max, this should be all finished. I feel horrible because I've been kind of going back and forth with my artist for several weeks, months now about when we can schedule an appointment, but every time we start to get around to doing something happens in my life. Like, you know, I have to pay for a car and then I have to take my dogs to the vet. So it's just been kind of a hit and miss, but that is my first thing that I want to do for the year. The second top priority thing that I have on my list, now I don't really know if you would consider this a tattoo. but it is something that's kind of like a cosmetic tattoo, and that is microblading my eyebrows. The other tattoo shop that I go to, Lightning Revival Tattoo, that shop is the one that did my YouTube tattoo contest tattoo. I go to them every once in a while as well. They did recently hire somebody for microblading, which is seriously like a godsend, because you guys know, and many of my haters know, my eyebrows are honestly awful. I do have them drawn in, and I have been drawing them in for quite some time, and when I found out that they had hired someone for microblading, I got very, very excited. If you guys don't really know what microblading is, you can also do like a Google search if you're not really sure, but basically it's going to take like my natural brows and make them look real. It's going to be like tattooed brush strokes, I guess you could call it. So yeah, that's kind of another top priority thing that I have, because honestly, every time I do my makeup, the one thing that I always dread is filling in my eyebrows. I absolutely hate filling in my eyebrows. It is the worst to me. So having them microbladed would honestly be a lifesaver. It would save me so much time. Another tattoo that I would really, really like to get this year is, if you guys remember when I got my Michael Myers tattoo on my left calf a few years ago, I really, really want to get more horror movie characters, or horror movie characters that I really like tattooed on me. And Michael Myers comes first, and my all-time second favorite is Chucky. So I would really like to get a Chucky black and gray portrait on my other calf. The reason why I haven't really, taken too many steps to get it done yet is because, one, the calf really fucking hurts. Two, portrait tattoos are very expensive, and three, the artist that I like to go to for my portrait tattoos, he's very busy, so, and I don't want to like set something up with him if I'm not like for sure what I want, but I would really like to get a Chucky tattoo on my other calf so I could have Michael on one leg and Chucky on the other. I know some of you might be like, why would you want a horror movie character tattooed on you forever? But if you guys know me, horror movies are my life. I love scary movies. I grew up watching Halloween and the Chucky movies. Like, I just love them so much. Next, moving on to piercing. So I went over all the tattoos that I would really kind of want and things that are kind of top priority this year. But now it's time to move on to piercing. So as you guys know, I do have my ears pretty filled up. I'm pretty happy with the way my ears look. I do still have to change out my rook and my conch piercing. But as far as like other like actual piercings that I would want to add, I feel like I need more cartilage piercings on the other side of my ear, because as you know, I do have quite a few on this side, whereas this side of my ear looks a little bit empty and a little bit sad. So I would like to add a couple helix piercings right here, maybe one here and one here. Kind of like how I have over here, I would just like to add more. The healing process always kind of sucks, but I'm pretty open to getting more ear piercings, making my ears look more full. Of course, that does make work an even bigger pain in the ass, because that's just more retainers that I have to shove in my ears for work, because I am not allowed to have ear piercings at work, but I still kind of want to take the risk and just continue filling my ears up. So, because I just really like the look of like ears that are just filled with piercings. I don't know why, I've just always really liked that look ever since I can remember. So I really would like to fill up more of my ears. As far as other piercings, you guys know I used to have the other side of my nose pierced, so I used to have double nostril piercings. That was before I got my septum pierced. After I got my septum re-pierced, I decided to take this one out because I thought it would look too crowded, but honestly I wouldn't be opposed to going back and getting it redone, just like a couple studs with the septum piercing. I think that would look kind of cute, so maybe I'll go and get that redone on a day that I'm not doing anything and just want to go get a new piercing. Let's see, what other piercings would I like? I have been kind of playing around with the idea, and you guys will remember this because I was also kind of playing around with the idea a couple years ago about getting my inverted belly button pierced. You guys know I'm very, very scared of belly button piercings because my first belly button piercing was an absolute pain in the butt. It was very, very painful, very hard to heal, but I really do like the look of inverted belly button piercings, so that is a big maybe if I ever do decide to get that. Just kind of playing around with that idea. I just think it looks really sexy. Another piercing that I'm really considering getting is I'm considering getting my other nipple pierced. You guys know a couple years ago I got my right nipple pierced and didn't get the left just because I just wanted one done. but I think I kind of want to get the second one done now just because I love my nipple piercings so much that I kind of want the other side to match, if you know what I mean. Then the very last thing that I want to accomplish / do in 2018, it's not really a tattoo or a piercing, it's more or less kind of like a body modification goal, I guess you could say. And you guys know this is something that I kind of have on my bucket list, something that I kind of want to do before I die, and that is I want to do body suspension. Now I know it sounds kind of scary, I know it's kind of like what the heck is that? To put it in the shortest way possible, basically 2 big hooks go in your back or your arms, your legs, wherever, and you hang from the ceiling just by hooks through your skin. Honestly, you guys, it is something that I want to do so bad. I have spoken to a few people about it. If you guys remember my Carnival of Chaos vlog from last year, the lady who was in the vlog who was doing the crazy like piercing stuff on stage, she actually contacted me and asked me if I wanted to do it or if I wanted to come to an event that they were having in October. And I kind of explained to her that I've never done body suspension before, and if I ever do decide to do it, I want to do it in a setting where it's calm, cool, collected, there's not too much noise going around me. Just because I've never done it before, I don't really know how my body's going to react to it. I did also talk to one of my tattoo artists about it. Him and his wife do it, Matt and Val at Lightning Revival, they do body suspension. And they've done it a few times and they said it's an absolute amazing euphoric experience, and I really want my first time to be kind of with them just because I know them really well and they've done it before and they would be able to vlog for me. That's another big thing too, is if I ever do body suspension, someone has to be there to vlog it. Like no matter what, you have to be holding it because I need my first experience to be documented for sure. Okay everybody, so that is everything that I have for my future tattoos and piercings for 2018. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments and let me know what your biggest goal as far as body modifications is for 2018. I would love to know. Make sure you give a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe. But as always, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!